Welcome back to the channel, folks. Welcome back to the channel. Bo Biddle. Is that him over there? I don't think it is. Folks, you're stuck with me, Ben to the barber, and we are here once again in this beautiful Murfreesboro area with our friends from Auto Collection of Murfreesboro. Folks, their information is on the bottom of the screen. If you're interested in this and or any other vehicle, hit their website up. They're cool people to work with. We love working with them. Second up, merch link. It's in description. I know we're plugging it a lot. We're just trying to get y'all to see that we got merch. So merch link is in description. You can see I got this fancy hat on. It's keeping me warm today. Also got this pullover. All kinds of stuff there. Hats, cups, pullovers, all the things. So y'all go there, check it out. Now let's get to the real business. What is this? What is this, folks? I think this is the fastest production car on the market. This is a Tesla Model S Plaid, and it's a rocket ship. I'm here to tell you, I didn't drive it very far, but I did scare myself a few times already. I'll be honest. If you're not familiar with Teslas and you hop in this car as your first representation, you're probably not gonna like them because this thing is frightening fast. Any passenger that I would have taken with me would have definitely been like, bro, what are you doing? Because God, acceleration is so hard with these. It is crazy. So let's do what we normally do. We'll start in the rear of the car. We'll show you the key. It is kind of a baby Tesla. Very similar to Porsche as far as how they're doing their game. Now as you can see, when I step back, the car will lock itself. And then as I approach, it will automatically open. It is already automatically open, as you can see with or it's not, sorry. As I get close, I do believe it should open. You never know. Oh, I locked it. Well, let's do what we normally do. We'll start in the trunk. She does open automatically, as you can see there. And there's tons of room in here considering it is just a sedan. There's the NCC bag for scale. The seats up there do fold flat. Man, there's just a ton of room. You've got a nice little deck lid. And it's pretty clean back here. This car has only got a couple thousand miles. It is a 2021 model. So for all intents and purposes, it is a brand new ride. Couple little bobbers here. You can see a little, I think these lay the seats down. I want to leave them up so I can climb back in there. But nice little storage here. There's also, get that up. You can see there's a ton of storage underneath here as well, which is awesome. You know, these things have all the functionality that you want them to have, and they're nice, folks. Other than the fact that it's the fastest car on the road, it is actually pretty nice. They've been working hard on these panel gaps, and I know like each one of them is going to be a little bit different. Those are pretty close. These door ones is looking a lot better. I mean, considering this is their most expensive car. So we press the handle does come out as long as you got the key in your pocket. Door card's kind of very basic. I do like this feel. This doesn't have like that gloss finish, so it definitely feels like wood. Nice little aluminum trim. And I like this little denim-y part down here. Really kind of nice. These have the electric door pushes. You push and then push the door out and it will open. Double cross stitch, which is pretty nice. Not a hilarious amount of room, but enough. Definitely enough to keep you entertained. Sorry, it takes a while to get that. It's kind of a slouchy cup holder if you ask me. Does kind of look cool though. I like the look and feel of it. And this thing won't come down unless you like squeeze here and you can feel a release. I definitely just learned that. You know, good story, Ben. All right, so interior clean. It is brand new. I do like that it does offer a pretty significant amount of bolstering. As you can see, you can barely see the bottom of the seat over there to kind of pan around. It's a legit amount of bolstering, which is very exciting. There's not a ton of different from this as compared to the Model S as far as like looks. It definitely has kind of a similar look to all the Model S's. Nothing really crazily stands out on this to show you that it's the fastest one available. I mean, folks, does this look like the fastest production vehicle in the country? It's kind of interesting, right? I mean, everybody in the past, you would expect to see 2 doors, a crazy wedge shape, but this is it. This is the fastest production vehicle in the country. 0 to 60 in, I think it's 1.9, which is just, honestly, overkill. I mean, 0 to 60 in 3 seconds feels fast. So anything faster than that, it just feels kind of psycho. Nice clean door sill again. A little bit more of this weird textured, whatever that is. All your windows open there. Just a quick little thing to not forget. This thing does have a full glass roof, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and move this seat all the way back so I can give you guys all the vision. Because one of the big differences, I could squeeze my way in. One of the big differences between this and your regular Model S, I just kind of hit the brake and everything comes back alive. Here's your yoke. It's the weirdest looking steering wheel in the game. Blinkers, there's no stalks, as you can see. So you've got your blinkers over here, your horn button, your cruise control is there. All the special things kind of happen in here. So let's kind of go over a couple of the differences other than the clear steering wheel yoke is a significant difference. Nice cup holders, 2 different places for you to store your phone. Mine's got its extended battery on it, so it's not going to charge through my battery, but that is where the phone goes. And there's 2 wireless charging pads. I do like that they kind of gave you your park neutral and drive connotations down here, or your visual down here, which is very kind of helpful because there is no stock anymore. As you noticed, folks, it's missing. So how do you move this thing is with this. So got to have your foot on the brake for anything to really happen. Foot is on the brake, and then if I push that forward, now we're going forward. You can see it's telling me we're going forward. You can see down here the drive, or the D, is lit up, and what it wants me to do is put my foot on the gas to kind of give final confirmation that we are trying to move forward. Now if you're trying to go backwards, you slide that down and up come all of your crazy cameras. This does have the left camera, the right camera, and that's going kind of out the sides of the car. All kinds, so you can kind of zoom in, and that's in front of me. Man, it's like, it's not that it's complicated, it's just so much. I don't know why they made it that way. I know it for fun, I guess, to slide up and down. I'm not really sure. I guess they want to make sure you're interacting with the screen properly or whatever. So let's get into some of the differences. There's not a ton. Plaid mode is the biggest thing, and then it also has drag strip mode, so you can launch, like get your perfect launch. The rest of the controls are pretty similar. Autopilot and all that stuff is kind of still here and available. I'm not going to belabor the heck out of this, folks. If you're interested in a Tesla, you should take your time and go check one out so that you can get the feel of what it's like operating a screen like this as your main interface, a steering wheel like this. Just go to your local Tesla dealer and check it out, because we're not going to sit here for hours and explain it all to you, because I don't know it all, honestly. So that's how you open the trunk, or that's one of the ways you can open the trunk. There's another, or frunk, I guess, and we'll go check that here in a second. Again, with the pano roof, really, really cool. I love the look of these pano roofs. Personally, it's pretty darn exciting. All right, so let's get out of here. So you press that button. Love how this kind of maneuvers itself around. I'm gonna close the door so you can kind of see. Put your foot on the brake. It shows the trunk or the hood is open, and then it shows the door open. It's really kind of cool. honestly. Really, some of the visuals are amazing. And like I said, take your time, and if you're interested in these Teslas, go to the dealer and spend some time with one so you can kind of get used to the new look and feel of these things. We pop this open. Fair amount of room. You can see there's a little bit of debris in there. A fair amount of room, and from what I understand, like, these are sealed, but I wouldn't call them sealed like completely tight. So I wouldn't be putting a bunch of valuables in the front. I'd definitely be putting them in the back. That is me personally. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this door. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's a very basic ride. Nothing over the top on the inside. I mean, clearly, unless you're not used to the visuals of the screens, it's just a very basic ride. That happens to be the fastest one ever made. You can see it automatically locked as I got away from the car. Mirrors folded in, door handles went in. Really pretty legit. I really like that function. I know that a lot of cars have that now, so it's nothing y'all haven't seen before. But well, that's it, folks. That's the basic theory on the Tesla Model S Plaid. It's got the crazy steering wheel. It's hilariously fast, and it's available from our friends at Auto Collection of Murfreesboro. Their info is on the bottom of the screen. Check them out. We love working with these guys. Some of our favorite people, and it's not that they give us these rides, it's that they're so good to work with. Really nice people. Every time we come down, you know, if you work, right, you show up to a job, you just want to get to work. When we show up down here, we spend 10 or 15 minutes just catching up with folks. And then another 10 or 15 minutes looking for a car, and then we finally hit the road, and when we come back, they're so excited to see us. It's just one of those things. These guys are really good people to work with. So again, their info is on the bottom of the screen. Hit them up if you're interested in this ride or one like it. For my man Bo Biddle, that's not him. I am Ben Barber. We'll see you guys in the next video.